Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another edition of Minnesota Moolah. So, what is happening on this Wednesday morning after our Tuesday and the market opened from a long weekend? Let's talk about metals first, because we know that Micron, Intel, Dell, those are going to be going up for now today. Market opens yesterday, metals are down, and they were up because there was an Iranian peace deal on Monday night, Sunday into Monday. That was the hype when the markets finally opened the futures on Monday night. Tuesday they went down 1%, and now this morning we have metals for people that are heavily invested in silver or gold crashing again. Especially if you're in the futures market. In silver you'll lose like $3,000 or $4,000 there. And gold, I barely even want to look at 1.43. Do we buy the dip? I mean, this is something that makes people really go on Twitter. I saw like boom, 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 like liquidations, crashes, like our central banks selling. Is this the end for gold? It's just the tickers are going down as we look at them. And I'm not a panicking. I don't really like even looking at those. I'd rather look at the S&P because it moves more slowly. And it's fast enough for me. But like my best theories for why gold is crashing now are that one, the June futures expired and banks and futures market makers are doing everything they can to get people to sell further, because you actually can't buy the June futures now. It's kind of like they removed the buy button. They just want to close it at the lowest price, and all people can do is sell. Sometimes people make that jerk reaction when there's only one option. They just close the position. Two, it could be because this deal with Iran is in and risk is being priced out. Gold's usually a risk asset, although it has moved up when there's a deal. So that doesn't make much sense because that's been the pattern. Three, central banks could be selling in need of liquidity. They could be desperate. And four, money is moving out of gold and precious metals into the stocks like Micron, AMD. These stocks just need more juice to keep pumping and keep fueling the bubble, which we all know will reverse. And then without warning, those stocks will be down 14, 20%, something like that. But I'm talking about the likes of, Intel stock, Dell stock, Micron stock. Intel's up 1.08. I don't know why my computer doesn't know that when I search any name, it's for a stock. 1.55 on Dell. You can see Micron was up 6.16%. So that all goes in with gold being pretty much crushed. But, are the levels buyable? Is this a buy with the gold spot price this low? Is it going to continue downwards on the open? It's only 7:58 a.m. Central Time. 4440. I mean, what a good price. Is that a buy with this war ending? Is it just this like quad 2 framework we've heard about? I mean, who's doing what? Who's going to buy and stop the bleeding? Are we going to miss a big update where it goes from negative 1.5 to up 1.0? These are the questions everyone's asking. I think we dump further on the open, so I was waiting until like 8:50 to buy. But you gotta take a deep breath and just figure out what looks best now. Nvidia has room to run. It's only up 0.23. Apple's probably making a new record. Okay, it's down a little, but 308. My goodness. Meta's probably down. Meta's bearish trend. So you just gotta assess like what your best buy level is and try to hit it. If you want to touch these metals, I mean, they're obviously selling off this morning. And then you hope for the best. I mean, because people are gonna need the metals later this year, you would think, as a hedge against more geopolitical crap. And the big kicker is with oil down 4%, that's a day when gold goes up. It almost textbook has to go up when oil's down that much. So it's like, what are we really doing, But it's just too hot to handle. Silver's coming up a little. So I'm like, does the paper market open at 8 and do we go up? Do we go down? I don't know. I mean, it's a very tough call. You can look at the S&P as a marker. S&P's at records, so this really could come down. Or we could have another squeezy day like yesterday. That's kind of 50-50. If S&P comes down, gold's going lower because they've traded together. But look at that oil drop. So that's pretty much where we're at, guys. Let's see what the Weeble thing has to say. Our portfolio has been doing quite well, I must say. If they would let us in. I guess we got logged out. That's okay. We're going to keep buying $5 a day into our favorite 25 stocks like Caterpillar, Corning, Apple, you name it. Qualcomm's been doing great. Let's look that one up. And yeah, Twitter's been awesome today. I mean, people are really nailing this gold move as a reason for people dumping. And so we're just going to keep watching that. I mean, what do we do when the market opens? That's what I really want to hear from you guys in the comments. Do we go lower? Do we go higher? Is the S&P ready to rip? It looks like we're due for a correction, but in this market, you never know. You just got to drink your limoncello LaCroix and hold on tight. I might wait till the open and see if we get a lower gold price, because that's what my heart told me. I didn't buy it down 1.65, and now we're down 1.41. I mean, part of me really wants to buy the futures here because we're so low. But, you know, oil could go back up. What if oil goes back up? The craziness of day trading. Okay. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Our Twitter feature definitely goes out to, let's see if I can find it here real quick. So there's tons of stuff. I mean, everyone's talking about, so I'll give it to Rick J. He says, it doesn't get any more ominous than gold selling off post-deal. We think we're past the deal. These are certainly foreign CB, central banks selling, who are in desperate need for liquidity. Which is probably true. I mean, if central banks need to prop up their currency, then you don't want to be in those precious metals, because those precious metals they drop uncontrollably. That's just where we're at. So, thank you, Twitter. Thank you, all the good guys on there. You know, thank you, Rick J. Give you a follow. He's already got 11K followers. Doing great. I'm trading bum, just like us. And yeah, let me know your thoughts. Thanks for all your emails, comments, and retweets and all. And we're just going to see. Maybe I'll just buy the GLD ETF and chill, because the market's so top heavy. I mean, who wants to be in like a crash that goes down like 4% in gold, right? And that's usually the feeling. When you have that feeling, you should buy. But if central banks are selling for liquidity, I don't want to wreck a portfolio I've worked months to build. That's what the feeling is. I've already got one contract, so let's just talk it through. Let me know what you guys are gonna do on the open. I'm gonna wait and see what happens on the follow through to about 9 a.m. That's what I'm gonna wait and see, 9 a.m. And then we'll tweet our moves. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll catch you later this week.